And yesterday was, well, as you all know, last week we had like minus 45 degrees Celsius temperatures, which it was unbearable. And I know a lot of us start feeling down at this time of the year because you can't get out. We have the lettuce house, which is great, but for the most part, we can't get out. Yeah, you can go snowshoeing and whatever, but it was so cold you didn't even want to do that. So yesterday ended up being +7. Actually, it was almost +8, and it rained. It was overcast and rain, of course, but it was still a relief. So through the night, it was still almost 8 degrees till 5 o'clock this morning, and then we had a flash freeze. So right now it is 11 o'clock and it's -12 now. It's supposed to drop to -26 tonight. But anyhow, today's Friday. We are going to be harvesting for tomorrow's North Bay Farmers Market, which I'm going to. I was supposed to go last week, but as I said in my last video, I got out of it because it was so cold. But tomorrow it's going to be a good day. The sun's going to shine. It's going to be great. Right now we are getting a lot of snow. Our snow was pretty much all gone. You could see our lawn actually. So the rain washed a lot of it away. But anyhow, we're going to head out to the lettuce house. I'm going to harvest arugula. A lot of people were asking how we take the troughs out, or how we harvest. That is mentioned in one of our videos, but I'm not sure which one. So I'm going to bring you out, show you how we remove the troughs, where we set them to harvest, how we put them back in, all that kind of stuff. Another thing, excuse me, is a lot of people are asking about a workshop online. I've tried to think of a way, but we have country internet, so it's not going to work. So what I think I'm going to do in today's video, if you want to just put a comment below asking your question regarding the lettuce house, the hydroponic end of it anyways, I will do my next video and answer all questions I can. So that's a thought if you want to jump on board with that, and I'll try to answer as much as I can. So we're going to head out there, and I'll see you when we get there. So this is the weather we are getting now, which I'm just going to pretend it's nice and warm. Nice, soft, fluffy snow. Okay, heading down. And it is 62 degrees Fahrenheit in here, which is absolutely beautiful when it's so cold outside. Alright, so we are going to be harvesting arugula. Now, we have many stages of arugula. Let me see here. So, first of all, sorry about that, but this is a newer planting, so we don't harvest that. That's too small. These ones are just about ready to go, so next week we'll start harvesting them. But this week, we get about 3 cuts off each trough of arugula. So this one here is ready to go. This one here, and this one here. So I'm going to do all 3 troughs, and then we bag them and bring them to market. I'll show you how that's done. So I'm going to get Wayne to remove one of the trays for me. I'm just going to show you what he does. So we have 2 holes for the spaghetti hose. So we can pull one out and put one into normally the trough beside, but he just did that so the water doesn't flow. And it's this simple. He just lifts it up.
The roots at the end?
Yeah, and there's roots hanging on the end. We take them off so that it doesn't drip when we put the tray back in. And it just goes onto that stand, and that's it. And now we will start harvesting. So when you are doing this, you want to get rid of this root. So when you put the trough back up, that's what I was saying earlier. When you put the trough back up, this stringy root is not dripping all over the foliage on the other greens. So let's get started, and I'll show you how quickly this goes. Alright, so I'm hoping you can see this well enough. I just have you on my tripod. So what I do is I take my tote, and I have a deep one today because I have 3 troughs to do. So you want to make sure that it's clean and dry, of course. And you don't want to put your tote underneath here because it'll drip through. And I just set it on the main pipe and use my knee. And we just take this and cut like that. Plop it into the container, and it smells so good. Arugula smells so good. And that's all we do. Pretty simple. And like I said, we take 3 cuttings off this. This is the first cutting off this one. So we'll have 2 more after this. So you get a lot of product off one trough. So I really hope you can see what I'm doing here. And then we just move along. And we'll continue doing this till the trough is done. And that's it. Now you can see how we, well, you leave the odd leaf. I mean, that's going to happen. But we cut down, there's a few leaves, and this will grow so quickly again. So it'll recoup itself, and oops, we can harvest again. Another reason you hold your bucket under the main pipe, this is the main pipe I'm talking about. So I had the one handle on here and then the other on my knee, is because you don't want all your cuttings that fall onto the ground. It just creates a big mess. So Wayne, I'm going to get you to show them how you put this back in, okay? Okay. Now I'm going to get Wayne to put the trough back in just to show you how easily it's placed back in. Dropped. And you just put your spaghetti hose back into the hole. You don't want to forget to do that because they'll dry out. And as you can see, he just placed a rock underneath. That's because sometimes, once in a while, it'll start dripping out this end because the water comes from this pipe into there. So that water's dripping in, but once in a while it'll drip out and then it just drips. Oh, what are you doing? Onto the ground. So we just place pebbles or sometimes chunks of wood. Rocks work good.
Because the roots build up inside.
Yeah. And with the big root system, they start backing up. So that's it. And this is what I got off one tote. Wow. The snow's just falling off the greenhouse. This is what I got off one tote, or off one trough into the big tote. So I'm going to bag this up and then go on to the next. Okay, so now what I do is weigh this out. We do a 4-ounce bag is actually what we do with arugula, because a lot of people don't eat arugula straight, so they all add it to their salads, or arugula pizza is really good. I do arugula pesto instead of basil pesto because some people don't like basil. So we do that. Put this into our 5-pound bag, and there's a 4-ounce bag of arugula. Take a twist tie, and that's all we do. So I'm going to continue on, get this done, and that's how it's done. Okay, so I finished bagging my first, excuse me, my first trough's worth, and I got 12 bags, which is pretty easy money considering. We charge $4 a bag for a 4-ounce bag, so there's $48 right there. So this is going to go to market. So 48. I'm going to have. I have 2 more troughs to do. Wayne's just helping me with the harvest while I'm bagging, and like I said, that's pretty easy money. If you want to see the market, I'm not. Usually we're so busy that I don't have time to video there. I could try. But if you go onto the North Bay Farmers Market live videos, the market starts at 10, so around 10 o'clock our time, they start doing a live video, and you can see our setup and whatnot. I will try to, even if I got some pictures to show you of what we do. So anyhow, this is how we harvest our arugula, and I hope you enjoyed. And like I said, comment below if you have any questions on the hydroponic side or any of the growing or whatever. Comment below and I'll do my next video on that. So hope you all have a good day, and I'm gonna keep bagging. Take care.